You want to be in my video with me? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Nastasia. His name is Squeak, and I'm doing a little update today on my kind of like anxiety depression journey. So if you guys have been, why am I winded just by picking out my 10-pound dog? Oh no. If you guys have been on my channel for a little bit, you know that I've made some videos talking about how I struggle with seasons of like anxiety and depression, and I'm on medication for it. Nothing too scary. I feel like I'm a pretty average person with anxiety/depression. I'm not here to make like a huge deal out of it, but I know a lot of you guys, those videos help you, so I wanted to keep making them and do like a little update on where I'm at since a lot of change has happened in my life recently. So this is a super transparent, I'm going to put all the cards on the table of how exactly I'm feeling, how I've been struggling. Personally, I'm not going to try to cover anything up. If you end up liking this video, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you never miss out on a video every time I post. Recently made the move from Virginia to Nashville, you guys know this, about a month ago. Wow, like almost exactly a month ago now. So that's been really cool. But with that, it's been a lot of change, and a lot of times, if you know anything about anxiety or depression, or kind of a combination of both, big changes can kind of trigger it a little bit and make it worse. So I was actually expecting it to be super bad, honestly. When I moved here, I was expecting a lot of spiritual attack. I was expecting a lot of anxiety. I was kind of on my guard, had kind of things in mind for like grounding exercises and stuff like that, ready to go for when that hit. So it was kind of like I knew that was going to happen. And I thought maybe the first few days I'd be fine and that I'd get hit with a wave of like depression, anxiety. But it wasn't necessarily like that. And the first few days, like I anticipated they would be, were very busy trying to unpack and stuff like that, just kind of getting acquainted. My brother and sister-in-law and niece live super close by, so spending lots of time with them too. And just kind of knowing that it was going to be a little chaotic, but like that was okay. So like doing that, and started going to the gym a lot and everything, and honestly I was good. I knew I would be good the first like week pretty much, and then I thought I'd be hit with like a lot of anxiety and stuff, and not having like my place here, not having a job yet, all of that, but I didn't really. And I think that was specifically just because God has been protecting me a lot during this time. But just to get down to like where I am right now, like I have about, I don't even know, like 3 or 4 solid friends in the area. It's actually pretty good for like just recently moving here. They are really, really good friends. And so that's really good for me because I'm not somebody who needs a lot of people. I just need a few really close friends. I've been spending lots of time with them. I was initially spending a lot of time, like a lot of nights at the gym, which I enjoyed, and for some reason I got off track with that. So I haven't gone to the gym in a couple weeks, which isn't actually good because my anxiety is way easier to handle when I go to the gym and I'm exercising. It's very good therapy kind of for me, and so that's been bad, and I know that that's part of the reason my anxiety has been a little bit worse lately. I have been in this funk recently where no matter how much I'll get done in a day, I always feel like I'm not being productive enough, and I know that's just the side of me that is driven off of like achieving things and getting things done, and it's like it's never enough for me. And so that hasn't been that good because a lot of times I will stay up late and stuff and get things done and stuff like that, but then I'll try to wake up early and then I don't, and so then I feel like a failure because I'm not waking up early and I'm waking up late. Like I meant to wake up at like 7 a.m. this morning and I didn't, and I snoozed my alarm and I woke up at like 9:30 and I felt like a failure. And so I will get in that space, which is not good, a space where I will feel like because I didn't achieve something that I wanted to, that I'm a failure. And that's not good, but that is something that is like the devil kind of preys on me for, and my own thoughts prey on me for. And so that's something that I've been struggling with, and right now I'm actually good with the whole thing of being single and being very content. I will say the last like 2 weeks of January were actually really, really hard for me. And kind of going into the beginning, like first half of the first week of February were really, really hard for me. I'm not gonna lie, in terms of like not having a relationship. And I didn't really understand why, because I knew I was doing good. And I literally think it was just purely a spiritual attack, because I didn't believe any of the things that were being said to me. But for some reason, I was constantly, the last like week of January thinking, oh my gosh, how am I going to meet my future husband? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? How am I going to find him? Do I need to be doing more things? Do I need to be going out more? Do I need to be this and this? Like stupid things, like really dumb. And I was saying those things to myself, and I was like, why am I saying this? Like, I'm okay. I'm totally good being single right now. Why am I saying this to myself? And this is being super vulnerable with you guys, because like I make these videos about being single and happy and stuff, and the thing is I am. But then there are certain weeks that come around that like something just pounds on my brain saying, you're not happy, even though I am. And so I was constantly thinking about that all the time and stressing out about, how am I going to find my future husband? How does somebody find a future husband? Like, how does somebody find their husband if they didn't find him in college or in high school or whatever? My new job is with all women. How am I going to find a man? Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, it sounded so desperate and pathetic, and I would think about it, and then I would feel bad for thinking, like, oh my gosh, I sound so desperate and pathetic. Like, and it was just a cycle. And so that was really hard for me, those couple weeks, because I knew I wasn't like that at my core, and I needed to get back on track of being super content in where I am right now, because I am. Maybe you're in the same place too. But yeah, so that was a lie that was whispered to me over and over again, and I finally just got to the point where I was like, wait a second, what is the root of this lie? What does Satan want me to do? He wants me to control everything, because that's where things go wrong. When I control things and take them out of the control of God, that's when things go wrong, and that's what he wants me to do. Like, there were literally moments where I was like, maybe I should join some dating apps. I don't know. Like, maybe that's how people meet someone. Like, you don't have any friends in the city. It's not like that you're going to find mutual friends and all this, and like crazy thoughts. And that took all of the control out of God's hands and put it in my hands. And that's bad. Don't do that. And so when I figured out that's what Satan wanted me to do, I was like, oh, he wants me to do this. That's why I should do the exact opposite. I should trust God, because Satan's trying to prevent something great from happening to me. And something else I realized too was, you don't have to figure out the how. Actually, don't try to figure out the how. Because if you can figure out the how, then one, that takes all the excitement away. And two, that means you are controlling the situation and God isn't. If it can fit in your tiny little box of thoughts, then it's not big enough. It's not big enough. It's not a big enough, like, incredible thing. And God's going to blow your mind. And so that's what I told myself. I was like, God's going to blow my mind with who I end up with and how I'm going to meet him. He's going to blow my mind. And so there's no way I can comprehend how this is going to happen or when it's going to happen, because it's going to be something that the glory of God is shown everywhere, that everyone around me can say, wow, that was God. And so if Satan is telling me, like, you should do this and this and this, how are you going to find somebody? You better start looking, you better this and this. That's because it's taking away the glory from God. And I don't want that. And so that was a struggle, but I can confidently say I have moved past that little hump, and I know that it'll probably happen again, but I feel so much better. And just telling myself the truth of, like, you have time. Like, and again, this is me being super vulnerable and honest with you guys. Like, yeah, I am currently super content being single and working really hard and, like, hustling hard on my, like, things I want to do for my career and stuff. But there is still a huge part of me that's like, of course I want a relationship, of course I want love, of course I want to be married one day. And so that's why I'm telling you, it's not like I'm over here like, I don't care if I ever get married. Like, I do care. I do. And that's something that is on my heart. And so getting that balance of, like, yes, I care, but God's in control, is really important. For pretty much all of January, I did not make a priority to read my Bible as much, and I did not make a priority to write down my prayers. And that was not good for me, and so that's why I made February more of the priorities of reading my word every single day and writing down my prayers every single day. And I have a little like habit tracker in my bullet journal for that, and it has been great. I love doing that, and writing down my prayers every day, and it has been helping a lot. So I've been doing that. As for like the friend stuff and not having like a community here yet, it is a little bit difficult. But I think it's weird because I will have this conversation in my head of like, wait, maybe I should feel more lonely than I do. Like, I don't feel lonely. I feel okay. Like, I really do. And I was like, man, I should feel guilty that, like, I don't have plans all the time. But I don't. I feel fine. And that could be because I am so devoted to working towards YouTube and stuff and all that. And I just recently got a job, so maybe that's why. But no, I haven't been able to find like kind of like my tribe yet. I've been serving in church and stuff and meeting some people that way, but still haven't met like my people. But it's also only been a month, so I need to remind myself I have time for all these things. I don't need it right away. And honestly, maybe I should be stressed that I don't have a huge group of people yet. But I'm actually not stressed at all. I'm super okay. I think stressing over the guy situation for those couple weeks was really difficult, but now that I'm past that, I'm feeling good. I've been feeling very tired recently, and I think that's honestly probably just because I've been waking up so late, and then I feel guilty, and then this, and that's been hard on me. I haven't been eating the healthiest towards the end of January, but I'm trying to get back into that and making juices and stuff like that, which helps my anxiety and depression a lot because every little thing can affect my mood, and eating crap will make me feel like crap. So yeah, that's just kind of a little update. I'm still on my medicine that I've been on for a while. It works really well for me, and I'm super comfortable with where I'm at. I feel like I don't need less and I don't need more. But yeah, I surprisingly have been okay with this change. It's helped me a lot, I think, in feeling like I'm moving forward with my life. But comment down below, does change make you feel better or worse if you struggle with anxiety or depression? I think it actually makes me feel better, but I think it also comes with a lot of territory of what ifs and hows and all that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this like super casual video, just kind of updating you. But I love you guys so much. I hope you loved the vulnerability and transparency I gave you, and I will see you next time.